Hello and welcome to Bright Days. I'm Sarah, and after spending over 15 years designing safe living spaces for seniors, including helping my own parents adapt their home, I've learned what truly works and what absolutely doesn't. Today's video is special because it's not just based on my experience. We actually surveyed more than 200 seniors about the items in their homes that cause the most frustration, anxiety, and even safety concerns. And let me tell you, the results were eye-opening. Every suggestion you'll hear today has been reviewed by experts in senior home safety, occupational therapists, and interior designers who specialize in aging-in-place solutions. We've done the research, so you don't have to. Now I know what you might be thinking. Making your home safer means it has to look like a hospital, right? Absolutely not. That's the beauty of these brilliant swaps. They're not just safer and more functional. Many of them will actually make your home look more stylish and modern. Some of these solutions are so simple, yet effective, that you'll wonder why you didn't think of them sooner. Others might surprise you completely. I know item number 7 certainly surprised me when our experts recommended it. Whether you're a senior yourself, looking to make your home more comfortable, or you're helping a loved one create a safer living environment, these 10 swaps will make a world of difference in daily life. The best part? Many of these changes can be implemented in a single weekend, without breaking the bank. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's transform those frustrating home items into solutions that bring comfort, safety, and joy to everyday living. And I promise by the end of this video, you'll see your home in a completely different light. Are you ready to discover the 10 home items seniors despise most, and the brilliant alternatives that can change everything? Let's dive right in. Part 2. Item Gen 1. Glass tables. Let's start with item number 1. Glass tables. They might look elegant and modern, but did you know that according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, glass tables contribute to over 20,000 injuries annually among seniors? That's not just a statistic. That's thousands of real people facing painful injuries and difficult recoveries. What makes glass tables so problematic? First, they're practically invisible in certain lighting conditions, making it easy to misjudge distances and bump into edges. Second, they're cold to the touch, something that can be particularly uncomfortable for seniors with arthritis or circulation issues. Third, they show every fingerprint and dust particle, creating endless maintenance. And most concerning, when accidents happen, they don't just break, they shatter, creating dangerous shards that can cause serious injuries. Take Martha, a 78-year-old grandmother from Colorado, who shared her story with us. She replaced her glass coffee table after her 4-year-old grandson nearly ran into it during a visit. I realized I was constantly worried instead of enjoying time with my family, she told us. Now with my wooden table, I can relax completely. So what are the brilliant alternatives? Look for solid wood or high-quality laminate tables with rounded edges. These materials offer warmth, stability, and safety without sacrificing style. Modern designs come in everything from mid-century to contemporary styles, proving that safety and aesthetics can absolutely go hand in hand. If you're concerned about heaviness, many manufacturers now offer lightweight wood composites that provide the beauty of natural wood without the weight. And for those who love the brightness glass brings to a room, consider tables with small glass accents or inserts that don't pose the same risks as full glass surfaces. This simple swap immediately creates a warmer, safer environment, while actually reducing your cleaning time. Now that's what I call a win-win solution. Part 3. Item Gen 2. Bathroom carpets. Moving on to item number 2. Bathroom carpets and rugs. This one might be controversial, because many of us grew up thinking a soft, plush rug by the tub is the height of bathroom comfort. But here's a sobering fact from the CDC. Every year, 1 in 4 seniors experiences a fall, and 80% of those falls happen in the bathroom. Bathroom carpets are a major culprit. Why are they so problematic? First, they're moisture magnets. That seemingly cozy carpet absorbs water and stays damp for hours, creating the perfect breeding ground for mold, mildew, and bacteria. Second, once wet, they become incredibly slippery, especially when stepped on with bare feet. And third, they're difficult to clean thoroughly, harboring allergens that can aggravate respiratory conditions common among seniors. I've invited Dr. Eleanor Thompson, a specialist in geriatric injury prevention, to share her perspective. So what are the smart alternatives? Look for slip-resistant tile or vinyl flooring with a minimum coefficient of friction of 0.42 or higher. That's the technical measurement for slip resistance. For that touch of comfort underfoot, choose washable bath mats with rubberized, non-skid backing that stays firmly in place even when wet. Some newer options actually have special technology that allows them to grip the floor more tightly when they get wet. Exactly the opposite of traditional bath rugs. Consider textured porcelain tiles that provide natural grip or vinyl flooring with embedded texture. These options not only improve safety, but are also much easier to clean and maintain. Look for options that provide good drainage, easy cleaning, and secure footing. One viewer, Harold, from Michigan, wrote to me after making this change. I finally feel confident stepping out of the shower. No more doing that careful shuffle on a soggy rug and hoping for the best. Remember, bathroom safety isn't about sacrificing comfort. It's about finding smarter ways to create comfort while keeping yourself protected. Part 4. Items and 3. Inadequate lighting. Let's shine a light on item number 3. Inadequate lighting systems. This is one of the most overlooked yet critical aspects of creating a safe home environment for seniors. According to research published in the Journal of Aging and Health, adults over 65 need 2 to 3 times more light than younger adults to see with the same clarity. That dim reading lamp that worked fine in your 40s simply doesn't cut it anymore. Poor lighting doesn't just strain your eyes and cause headaches. It significantly increases fall risk by hiding obstacles, creating shadows, and making it difficult to judge distances. Many seniors tell me they've given up reading or detailed hobbies they once loved simply because they can't see well enough anymore, not realizing that better lighting could solve the problem. I've asked Dr. Marilyn Chen, an ophthalmologist specializing in senior vision care, to explain why this happens. The brilliant solution is a comprehensive lighting approach. Start with ambient LED lighting that provides overall illumination without harsh glare. Look for bulbs in the 2700-3000 K range for a warm, pleasant glow rather than the harsh blue-white of higher temperatures. Adjustable brightness is key. What works during daytime might be too intense in the evening. Next, add strategic task lighting in areas where you read, cook, or do detailed work. Under-cabinet lighting in kitchens eliminates shadows on countertops where you're handling knives and appliances. Reading lamps should be positioned to illuminate your book without creating glare. Perhaps most importantly, install motion sensor lights in hallways, stairwells, and bathrooms. These automatically illuminate your path when you get up during the night, preventing those dangerous fumbles in the dark. One clever trick is to use contrasting light at transitions between rooms or at stairs. This visual cue helps your brain register that you're moving from one space to another, reducing trip hazards. Margaret from Arizona told me that after upgrading her lighting system, "I'm reading again. I thought my eyes were failing, but it turns out I just needed proper lighting. It's like I got a piece of my life back." Part 5. Items on 4. Popcorn ceilings. Item number 4 on our list is something many of you are looking up at right now: popcorn ceilings. These textured ceilings became wildly popular in the 1960s and 70s as an inexpensive way to hide imperfections and reduce noise. But today, they're one of the most dated and problematic features in homes, especially for seniors. Why are they so troublesome? Those bumpy textures are essentially dust traps, collecting allergens and particulates that can exacerbate respiratory conditions like asthma and COPD, which affect nearly 15% of adults over. They're virtually impossible to clean effectively. Try running a duster over that surface and you'll end up with a shower of dust and debris. And let's be honest, they instantly date your home to a bygone era. For this topic, I've consulted with Emma Richardson, an interior designer, specializing in senior-friendly home modifications. Now for the solutions. And yes, I'm including options for every budget. The premium approach is complete removal and replacement with a smooth finish. This typically costs between $1 and $3 per square foot and takes professionals about 2 to 3 days for an average-sized living room. The result is transformative, instantly modernizing your space, while eliminating those dust-collecting textures. If that's beyond your budget, consider the middle ground option, covering the popcorn texture with ceiling panels or beadboard. This costs about 30–40% less than complete removal and can often be completed in just one day. For the most budget-friendly approach, apply a specialized ceiling paint with dust-resistant properties. Look for paints labeled ceiling-specific, with matte finishes that minimize light reflection. While this won't eliminate the texture, it will seal the surface and significantly reduce dust collection. Whatever option you choose, the benefits extend beyond aesthetics. You'll experience better air quality, improved light reflection that brightens your entire room, and dramatically easier cleaning. Charles from Pennsylvania wrote to me after removing his popcorn ceilings. My allergies have improved dramatically, and I'm amazed at how much brighter my living room is now. It's like removing a cloud from inside my house. Part 6. Items and 5. Vertical blinds. Coming in at number 5 on our list. Vertical blinds. If you've ever battled with these dangling plastic strips that seem designed to tangle, break, and frustrate, you're not alone. In our survey, nearly 70% of seniors listed vertical blinds among their most despised home items. What makes them so problematic? First, they're notoriously difficult to operate, especially for those with arthritis or limited dexterity. The mechanisms jam easily, and those tiny wands require precise fine motor skills. Second, they're maintenance nightmares. Individual slats break or warp, leaving gaps that compromise privacy and light control. Third, they're inefficient at blocking light and providing insulation, leading to higher energy bills and uncomfortable temperature fluctuations. And let's be honest about the aesthetics. They've become the poster child for outdated window treatments, instantly aging any room they occupy. As one survey respondent put it, they remind me of doctor's office waiting rooms from the night. So what are the brilliant alternatives? Let me walk you through options that combine ease of use with style and functionality. For ultimate simplicity, roller shades are game changers. Modern versions come with smooth, easy-to-grip handles or even remote controls that eliminate the need for pulling cords or twisting wands. Look for cordless options which eliminate dangerous hanging loops that can be strangulation hazards for visiting grandchildren. For better temperature control, cellular or honeycomb shades are exceptional. Their unique design creates insulating air pockets that keep rooms warmer in winter and cooler in summer, potentially reducing your energy bills by up to. Many come with top-down, bottom-up features that allow you to maintain privacy while still letting in natural light. James, an 82-year-old from Arizona, shared his experience after switching. I replaced the vertical blinds in my sunroom with remote-controlled solar shades. Now I can adjust them without getting up from my chair, and my room stays 10 degrees cooler during summer afternoons. It's changed how I use the entire space. For those who prefer fabric options, Roman shades offer elegant simplicity with easy operation. They fold neatly when raised and provide clean lines that complement any decor style from traditional to contemporary. The best part, many of these options are available with motorization that can connect to smart home systems, allowing you to control them with voice commands or set schedules for automatic adjustment throughout the day. Part 7. Item Gen 6. Cluttered entryways. Item number 6 focuses on an area we use multiple times every day. Cluttered entryways. Our survey revealed that seniors enter and exit their homes an average of 4 to 6 times daily, making this space one of the most frequently used and potentially hazardous areas in the home. What makes a cluttered entryway so problematic? First, it creates immediate trip hazards right where you're transitioning from outdoors to indoors, a moment when you're already adjusting to different lighting and flooring. Second, it forces uncomfortable movements like bending down to remove shoes while standing, which can affect balance. Third, poorly organized entryways mean constantly searching for essentials like keys, mail, or walking aids, adding unnecessary stress to daily routines. I've invited Dr. Patricia Rivera, a specialist in fall prevention for seniors, to share her expertise. The brilliant solution is creating a functional entryway system, even in small spaces. Start with a sturdy bench or chair, with arms at the proper height. 17 to 19 inches from the floor is ideal for most seniors. This allows you to sit down completely to remove or put on shoes, eliminating that precarious balancing act. Next, install hooks at eye level, not overhead, so you're never reaching up or straining to hang coats or bags. Choose hooks with rounded edges and space them at least 8 inches apart to prevent crowding. For small items like keys and mail, mount a shallow shelf with designated spaces for each category. Clear labeling eliminates searching and creates visual organization cues. Lighting is absolutely critical in entryways. Install motion sensor lights that activate automatically when you enter, eliminating the need to fumble for switches in the dark. Make sure the lighting is positioned to eliminate shadows and clearly illuminate any steps or threshold changes. For those with limited space, consider multifunctional furniture like storage benches or narrow console tables with drawers. Even the smallest entryway can be transformed with thoughtful organization. Martha from Ohio told us, "After reorganizing my entryway with a proper bench and better lighting, I realized how much anxiety I'd been carrying about coming and going. Now it's a stress-free experience, and I'm actually more likely to go out and enjoy activities because the transition is so much easier." Remember, your entryway sets the tone for your entire home experience. Shouldn't it welcome you rather than challenge you? Part 8. Items on 7. Inappropriate furniture. Let's talk about item number 7, inappropriate furniture. This might surprise you, but according to ergonomic research, the average person spends over 90% of their indoor time interacting with just 5 pieces of furniture. When these pieces work against you instead of for you, daily life becomes needlessly difficult. What makes furniture inappropriate for seniors? Based on extensive research in ergonomics, there are specific measurements and features that directly impact comfort and safety. Chairs that are too low, under 17 inches, or too deep, make standing up difficult and put excessive strain on knees and hips. Tables with sharp corners become collision hazards. Shelving that requires stretching or bending forces awkward positions that can lead to falls or strain. I've consulted with Dr. Michael Chen, a physical therapist specializing in geriatric rehabilitation, who explains, "The brilliant solution is selecting furniture with specific senior-friendly features. For seating, look for chairs with these key measurements: seat height between 17 to 19 inches, seat depth of 20 to 22 inches, and sturdy armrests that extend slightly beyond the seat edge to provide leverage when standing. The ideal chair has a slight backward tilt of about 5 degrees with firm supportive cushioning, not the overstuffed variety that's difficult to rise from. For tables, opt for rounded corners and stable bases. Height should allow 29 to 30 inches of clearance underneath, with surfaces at 28 to 34 inches depending on your height and whether you're seated or standing while using them. Storage solutions should prioritize accessibility. Look for bookcases and cabinets with adjustable shelving that can be reconfigured as needs change. The most frequently used items should be stored between waist and shoulder height to minimize bending and reaching. Brands like Stickley, Room and Board, and even certain IKEA lines offer stylish options that incorporate these ergonomic principles without looking institutional. The Acorni's Stressless line and La Z-Boy's Platinum collection, specifically designed with senior comfort in mind, while maintaining elegant aesthetics. Elizabeth from Virginia shared, "After replacing my deep, soft sofa with a properly proportioned one with firm support, I realized I'd been avoiding sitting in my own living room because getting up was so difficult. Now I can enjoy my favorite shows without dreading the moment I need to stand up." Remember, appropriate furniture doesn't mean sacrificing style. It means choosing pieces that support your body properly, while complementing your home's aesthetic. Part 9. Items in 8. Impersonal decorative items. Item number 8 might surprise you. Impersonal decorative items. You know the ones I'm talking about. Those generic live, laugh, love signs, mass-produced canvas prints, and decorative items that could be in anyone's home. According to a fascinating study published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology, surrounding ourselves with meaningful objects has a significant impact on our mental well-being, especially as we age. The research shows that seniors who live in spaces filled with personal mementos and meaningful decorations report 23% higher life satisfaction scores and demonstrate better cognitive function than those in more generic environments. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about psychological well-being and maintaining our sense of identity. I've invited Dr. Rebecca Coleman, a psychologist specializing in senior mental health, to explain why this matters. The brilliant alternative is creating intentional, meaningful displays that tell your unique story. Start by creating a memory wall with thoughtfully arranged family photos spanning generations. Unlike scattered frames that can look cluttered, a cohesive gallery wall creates visual impact while showcasing your most precious memories. Instead of generic art, display items from your travels or hobbies, the pottery piece you brought back from Italy, or the watercolor you painted in that class you took. These items spark conversations and reinforce your personal narrative. Family heirlooms deserve prominence. That clock that belonged to your grandmother or the quilt your aunt made. These pieces connect you to your history, while adding unique character no store-bought item can match. The key is thoughtful curation, rather than accumulation. Select items that genuinely resonate with you and display them intentionally. Professional organizer Marie Thompson suggests the museum approach, giving important items proper space and context, rather than crowding them together. Helen from Maine shared, "After my husband passed, I realized our home was filled with decorations neither of us particularly cared about. I replaced them with photos from our travels and his woodworking projects. Now I feel his presence and our shared history in every room." Remember, your home should be a reflection of your unique life journey, not a replica of a furniture store display. The items you surround yourself with should bring you joy and reinforce your sense of identity every single day. Part 10. Item Gen 9. Unsafe floor coverings. Item number 9 addresses something literally underfoot: unsafe floor coverings. According to the National Institute on Aging, over 60% of falls among seniors occur in the home, and unsuitable floor coverings are a leading contributor to these accidents. The statistics are sobering. 1 in 4 seniors falls each year, and falls are the leading cause of fatal and non-fatal injuries for older Americans. What makes floor coverings particularly hazardous? Thin area rugs without proper backing slide easily, creating immediate trip hazards. Conversely, overly thick carpets with high pile can catch walker or cane tips and impede mobility devices. Carpet edges and transitions between flooring types create uneven surfaces that are easy to trip over, especially with reduced foot clearance that naturally occurs as we age. I've asked Robert Jenkins, a certified home safety specialist who's conducted over 500 home assessments for seniors, to share his expertise. The brilliant solution combines safety with comfort and style. For hard surfaces, engineered hardwood or luxury vinyl plank flooring offers the perfect balance. These materials provide a stable, non-slip surface, while eliminating the grout lines of tile that can catch toes or walker wheels. Look for flooring with a coefficient of friction rating of at least 0.5 for optimal slip resistance. If you prefer carpet for warmth and comfort, choose low-pile options under ½ inch with dense fibers and firm padding. Avoid loose carpeting. Proper installation should include stretching and secure attachment to prevent ripples and bumps from forming. For area rugs, the safest options have rubberized non-slip backing and tapered edges that create a smooth transition. Secure them further with high-quality double-sided carpet tape specifically designed for this purpose. If you have existing rugs you love, retrofit them with proper rug pads and edge treatments. In high-risk areas like entryways and kitchens, consider specialized flooring with enhanced grip properties that actually increase traction when wet, the exact opposite of most standard flooring that becomes more slippery with moisture. Dorothy from Florida shared, "After my neighbor fell on a slippery area rug, I evaluated every floor covering in my home. I was shocked to find 7 potential hazards. Replacing them was simple but has given me tremendous peace of mind." Remember to consider each area's specific needs. Bathroom flooring requires different properties than hallways or living areas. The goal isn't just preventing falls. It's creating surfaces that support confident, independent movement throughout your home. Part 11. Item Gen 10. Inflexible spaces. Our final item, number 10, addresses a fundamental issue that affects every room in your home: inflexible spaces. Unlike the previous items on our list, this isn't about a specific product, but rather an approach to your living environment that can make the difference between struggling and thriving as your needs evolve. The concept of universal design has revolutionized how we think about creating spaces that work for people of all ages and abilities. At its core, it's about designing environments that can adapt to changing needs without requiring major renovations or compromising on style. Why is this so important? According to the ARP, nearly 90% of seniors wish to remain in their current homes as they age. Yet only 1% of American homes are currently structured to accommodate aging needs. This disconnect creates situations where seniors either live with unnecessary daily challenges or are forced to leave homes they love. I've invited architect David Morrison, who specializes in universal design for aging in place, to explain this concept. The brilliant solution is implementing strategic modifications that enhance flexibility without sacrificing style. Start by ensuring doorways are at least 36 inches wide. This accommodates mobility devices, while simply feeling more spacious for everyone. Removing thresholds between rooms creates seamless transitions that eliminate trip hazards. Install grab bars in bathrooms that double as stylish towel bars. Brands like Mullen and Kohler now offer designer options that blend seamlessly with upscale bathroom decor. These provide crucial support exactly when needed, without screaming institution. Consider adjustable height countertops in kitchens, or at minimum, create work areas at different heights to accommodate both standing and seated use. Pull-out shelving in lower cabinets transforms previously inaccessible storage into easily reachable space. Perhaps most importantly, create multi-purpose rooms that can evolve over time. A ground floor space that functions as a home office today might need to become a bedroom later. Planning for this flexibility now prevents costly renovations later. Richard from Texas shared, "After my knee replacement, I realized how many barriers existed in my forever home. Making these adaptations before they became urgent allowed me to implement them thoughtfully, rather than in crisis mode." Remember, the most successful aging-in-place strategy is proactive, not reactive. By creating flexible spaces now, you're investing in your ability to live independently and comfortably for years to come. Part 12, Conclusion and Call to Action. We've now explored all 10 items that seniors consistently identify as their most frustrating home challenges, and more importantly, the brilliant alternatives that can transform daily living. Let's quickly recap what we've covered. Glass tables that create invisible hazards can be replaced with stylish wood alternatives. Bathroom carpets that harbor moisture and bacteria give way to slip-resistant flooring options. Inadequate lighting systems transform into layered, strategic illumination. Popcorn ceilings that collect dust become smooth, modern surfaces. Frustrating vertical blinds are upgraded to user-friendly window treatments. Cluttered entryways evolve into organized transition zones. Inappropriate furniture is swapped for ergonomically correct pieces. Impersonal decorations are replaced with meaningful memory anchors. Unsafe floor coverings give way to secure, stable surfaces. And inflexible spaces become adaptable environments that grow with your needs. What's remarkable about these changes is that they don't just improve safety. They enhance the quality of everyday life. The right chair doesn't just prevent falls, it makes reading more comfortable. Proper lighting doesn't just illuminate hazards, it makes colors more vibrant and activities more enjoyable. These aren't compromises, they're upgrades in every sense. I encourage you to start small. Choose one area that causes the most frustration or concern, and begin there. Even modest changes can yield significant improvements in daily comfort and confidence. I'm curious to hear from you now. Which item in your home has been the most challenging for you or an older loved one? Have you tried any of these solutions, or do you have creative alternatives to share? The conversation continues in the comments section below, and I make it a point to read and respond to as many of your comments as possible. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing to Bright Days. We're building a community of thoughtful individuals committed to creating homes that support vibrant, independent living at every age. Your subscription ensures you won't miss our upcoming videos on related topics. Remember, creating a home that truly supports you isn't about following trends or making concessions to age. It's about thoughtfully designing a space that honors your needs, celebrates your story, and enhances your daily experience. After all, our golden years should be lived in spaces that shine just as brightly as the lives we've built. Thank you for joining me today on Bright Days. Until next time, here's to creating homes that love us back. Part 13. End screen and thank you. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to each of you who stayed with me through this entire video. Your time and attention are truly valuable, and I'm honored you chose to spend some of it here with me today. If this is your first time visiting Bright Days, welcome to our community. Our mission is simple but meaningful: to share practical, beautiful solutions that enhance independence and joy in everyday living. As our channel motto says, every day is a bright day when you live in a space that works for you. The conversation doesn't have to end here. I'd love to hear your thoughts, experiences, and questions in the comments section below. Which of these 10 items resonated most with you? Do you have a particularly challenging area in your home that you're looking to improve? Your insights not only help me create more relevant content, but also assist others facing similar challenges. For those who found value in today's discussion, consider subscribing to Bright Days. It's completely free, and it ensures you'll be notified when we release new videos exploring different aspects of creating comfortable, safe, and beautiful living spaces. Just click that subscribe button below. In the coming weeks, we'll be continuing our exploration of home environments that support vibrant, independent living. Your subscription helps our channel grow and allows us to reach more people who might benefit from these simple but impactful ideas. I review all comments personally and love the thoughtful discussions that emerge from this wonderful community. Your experiences and questions often inspire future video topics, so please don't hesitate to share. Thank you again for joining me today. Remember, small changes can make a significant difference in how you experience your home every single day. I'm Sarah, from Bright Days, wishing you comfort, safety, and joy in the space you call home. See you in our next video.